What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and let's get this title.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back to the Orioles franchise, where we currently sit atop the AL East, exceeding expectations for sure. We have a 1-game lead over the Red Sox, 4-game lead over the Yankees, and currently we sit 6.5 games above for that final wild card spot against the Angels. So this season is pretty much there unless we have just a horrific end month. But I don't see that happening since we're super hot right now. But hopefully it doesn't kind of destroy itself. But we do want to give out a congratulations to the Bowie Bay Sox, who ended up clinching a postseason berth last game. So they will be in the postseason, and the Norfolk Tides will actually not be making a postseason appearance this year, which kind of sucks because they were 72-67, not too bad, but they won't be playing any postseason baseball. So what we need to do today, we need to pretty much finish up the season, and hopefully a postseason berth is finally in there, which would be the first postseason berth since 2016 when we lost to the Toronto Blue Jays in the AL wildcard. Jose Bautista, anybody. But what we need to do is get through this final month here. I do believe that we're going to showcase one of these games down here towards the bottom, maybe for clinching a postseason berth or maybe even a division title. So the first thing we need to do is get out of Houston. We have a 2-0 games lead in this series. Hopefully Means can beat up on Verlander, who only has 2 losses. We do not. We lose 7-5, which is a shame. Does that get the Red Sox a little bit closer? They are now only a half game out, so that is a little scary. So let's skip over this off day. This is also the last day of the minor league regular season, and the Tides did not make the postseason, which we already know, but 73-67 isn't bad. And the Bay Sox won the division, which is good. They will be taking on the Seawolves in the division series. Minor league playoffs are about to begin. Thanks, but before we jump into the Kansas City series, let's take a look at the final minor league stats. Starting here with the Tides, Richie Martin, 214, 6 home runs, a decent campaign. Santander, 287 with 15 home runs, 62 RBIs. He might end up getting a little plug-in play when he gets called up. Hinckley has an MLB ready bat, 283, 13 home runs. Rio Ruiz, 234 with 9. Adley, 228, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. I might actually keep him down in AAA next year. It's going to kind of hurt the team a little bit, but I don't think his bat's quite ready for the majors yet. Yusniel Diaz, 283 with 14 home runs. His bat might be ready for the big leagues as well, which is going to help out a little bit with our outfield situation. Ryan Mountcastle, 226, 4 home runs, 36 RBIs. Again, just not hitting the ball. I need you to progress, my man. Walker Jean, 257 with 5. Cedric Mullins, 235 with 10. I just don't think he's quite ready yet. He might never be. Esmil Valentin, 187 with a home run. Bostic, 258 with 6. Austin Wins, 205 with 6 home runs. And Anderson Feliz, 253 with 7. And for the pitchers, Dylan Bundy, 11-7 with a 3.13 ERA, 1.25. Looks like he finally fixed his mechanics. He might get a little spot start here in the next month. Thomas Eshelman, 8-8 with a 3.29. Raul Alcantara actually did wonderful, 2-0 with a 2.16. He'll probably be with the Tides next year. David Hess, 9-6 with a 3.36. Grayson Rodriguez, 2-5. 2.69 ERA. I'll probably keep him in AAA next year. Blaine Knight, 3-10 with a 3.42. Brandon Klein, 4-1 with a 5.02. Hunter Harvey, 8-9 Sub 4 ERA, so that isn't terrible. Evan Phillips 0-2 with a 1.69. Sean Kelly, after being demoted, 2-0 with a 0.5. Pretty much just killing it down here. Sean Gilmartin 3-2 with 2.7. And Tanner Scott, the closer, had a 2.51 ERA with 44 saves. And for the Eastern League Western Division champs, the Bowie Bay Sox, they will again be going into the postseason, so we'll keep an eye on them. But Bautista hit 250 with 7 home runs. Austin Hayes 266 with 9. R.D. Navarro 199 with 4. He really fell off. Logan Wyatt 262 with 6. Gustavo 256 with 12. Reinheimer 244 with 2. Bruce Maxwell 243 with 5. Cole Billingsley 294 with 11. Caden Grenier 232 with 13. Martin Zager, who's got a flame by his name, 227 with a home run. Dave Dissian 221 with 3. Devlin Granberg 221 with 2. And Brett Cumberland 242 with 2. And for the pitchers, Josh Rogers was 4-5 with a 3.38, but that great whip. Luis Ortiz 6-9 with a 4.44. Derek Swisser 1-2 with a 4.5. Gohara 10-9, 3.46. DL Hall 10-4 with 3.31. Shepard 11-6 with 2.56. Paul Fry, after the demotion, 0.87 ERA. Cody Carroll 8-0 with a 2.28. Arajo 2-4 with a 4. Yacobonis 1-5 with a 1.59. 6-5, 2.63 for Nick Rumbelow. And Michael Bauman had a 3.02 ERA with 44 saves. Alright, so now we have the Kansas City series, the 66-71 Kansas City team. It's not horrible, I don't think, but they're here in Camden Yards. We got Jake Junis versus Gabriel Yanoa. We win 6-4. Skoglund versus Brooks. We win 8-1. Phil Meyer versus Pineda. And Pineda is hurt 1 to 2 weeks. Eek. Well, we're going to put him on the 10-day IL. Hopefully he comes back, but we do end up dropping 7-4 to Kansas City in the finale. How did the Bay Sox do? The Bay Sox ended up getting the first win, so they're up 1-0. That's pretty good. And now we have the Red Sox here, which we are above them again in the standings. We have Gibson versus Porcello, and we're here at Camden Yards. We get a win, and the Bay Sox end up losing, so the series is tied 1-1. And then we got Price versus Means. We end up winning again, and the Bay Sox win. They're up 2-1, and they got Gohara going. And now Yanoa versus Sharon. We win 10-0, and the Bay Sox have moved on from the Western Division Playoff Series and will be taking on the Trenton Thunder in the Eastern League Championship Series. So we'll pay attention to that, but we end up winning 10-0. Pretty big stuff there. And now we have Brooks versus Sale, and we lose 10-4. So right now we stand 3.5 games above the Red Sox in the AL East, and pretty much 7 games above the final wild card spot. So we're looking pretty good, but let's head to Tampa, where we're going to face the 70-74 Rays. We got Trevor Richards versus Gibson. We lose 2-1. Now we got Snell Means. We win 4-1. Glasnow versus Yanoa. Can we take the series? We don't. The Rays have given us trouble this year the entire time. And let's check up on Bowie. They are now 0-2 in their series against Trenton. And let's go past that break day. And now we have a 2-game set in New York. Brooks versus Stroman. and the Bayhawks have been eliminated. But a good run for them. Congrats to that whole team there. And Pineda is no longer injured and coming off the IL. We're going to take a look. And we get the first win, and now for the series sweep, we got Gibson versus Wheeler. We do sweep the Mets, so that is great. So now we stand 4 games in front of the Red Sox for the AL East, so we are just that much closer to actually winning a division title, which would be kind of unexpected, to tell you the truth. But we are having the Padres come visit, who are 500 and doing decent. And let me go back, we're also 7 games up in the wild card, so somewhere around this region we should be clinching. But let's see. Means versus Paddock, we lose 2-0. Yanoa Lucchesi, we win 4-2. And Richards versus Brooks, we end up taking the series and winning 5-4. And now we face the Yankees, and we actually decided to put Dylan Bundy on the mound, see how he fares against Jordan Montgomery. We lose 4-6, and we're going to have to take him out of the rotation ASAP. And now we have Gibby versus Tanaka, and we lose again. And we're actually going to be showcasing this game. If the Orioles win, we clinch a postseason berth, the first since 2016. It's pretty exciting. We do have John Means going against Luis Severino, let alone we're also in the AL East Division lead. So it could get awfully interesting, but New York already took the first 2. Hopefully we're able to earn at least a split, but I really want to kick their butt. I know we play the Yankees a lot, but this is a big, big game for us. Enjoy.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Trey Mancini, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next, Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to.
But the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for the.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Torres hit the bag. To Voit in time for the double play. Now the 3-0 offering. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
To let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles lead it 2-0. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days, I'm sure they're going to watch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Beyond comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. The payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Check swing here and a little looper. And this is taken for the out. Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. And quickly there are 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Smith. And the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. The next 3-2. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 4-0. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with 1 gone for him in the inning, let's check out where these guys sit in the standings. And as you can see, they've got themselves a slim 2.5 game lead in the division. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mancini is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles held in check there, but they're in front 4-0.
He's sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, number 33 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Sheep.
Softly hit to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Heading out towards shallow right. Smith has a beat on it, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We played 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 1.
Get up there and pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Marco Gonzalez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 12, Marco Gonzalez.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily.
Well, the 1-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
Now that's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Line towards center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Yankees 1.
To see where he goes now.
Here's a high pop-up. Mancini waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Now that's popped up. Mancini is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres picks it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're up 5-1. This one's down to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's a pop-up now. And there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Hit well towards the hole. Garcia gloves it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5-1. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2 on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road.
Here's the 2-1 home. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. David Hess gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 41, David Hess.
But he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. For the Yankees so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mancini ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Riddle giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. This is skied out toward right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate.
Hops this one up. Andujar shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play
Now
there for the first
center
out.
fielder, Aaron Hicks.
And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss something.
Popped up. Moustakas has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Orioles 5 and the Yankees 1. Grounded to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
High in the air out to center field. Riddle is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Means earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Luis Severino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. David Hess takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
And that's a wrap. Pop the champagne, put on the goggles, cover up with plastic. The Orioles are headed to the postseason. We had a great game from John Means, a 3-hit game from VR, a 2-run home run from Cisco, and 2 RBIs from Mancini. We now are looking towards the AL East crown, so let's get it. Now we look to split the series against the Yankees. We have a 3-game lead on the Red Sox in the AL East. Are we able to bring home a division crown in just our second season? And we do beat the Yankees. It is getting tight. Now we sit 3.5 games above the Red Sox, and 3 games is our magic number. We might be able to pull it off here against Seattle. We dropped the first one. We dropped the second one. But we just need 1 win. Can we get it? We got swept by the Mariners. Oh, that is horrible. And now we head home against the Blue Jays. The Red Sox are playing those pesky Mariners as we speak. We really just need to get to 96, so if we can get 2 more wins, we don't have to worry about the Red Sox losing. We lose again, and the Red Sox win. Come on, guys. Come on. We need a win. Ooh, we get a win. Does it clinch us the division? Does it? It does not. They have the tiebreaker against us. Ooh, it's gonna get close here. Are we able to pull off this win? Come on. We lose. Do we lose? Oh, I don't know. It's so close. And the Red Sox win as well. Oh my God, how did we end up blowing that? And we are actually tied on top of the AL East. We were 3-7 in our last 10. Way to wrap it up, boys. And we lost 5 of the last 6 against 2 relatively bad teams. I mean, Toronto's the worst team in the league, and the Mariners aren't really that good either. We just could not pull it out. We had our chance. I have no idea what we're going to end up doing, but it looks like we have the dreaded game 163 for the division title against the Boston Red Sox. I'm not sure if I'm going to be tossing Michael Pineda. We will have to see, but that's what we're going to do next episode. Thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that win overtime. I've been working, now I'm back at it again. Now we ain't finished what you thought that was the end.